Next one, we are going to see about soil erosion. What is soil erosion? We have learned that soil is formed when rocks are exposed to element of weather. Okay, already we have seen that soil erosion is caused because of the weathering conditions happened during the thousands of years ago in among the rocks. Soil is exposed to elements of weather such as water, wind, ice and harsh sunlight. This can cause the top layer of the soil to get damaged or be blown away, thus reducing the fertility of the soil. Because of heavy wind, storm, cyclone, the topmost layer of the soil will be blown out and thus it causes soil erosion. So, the gradual process in which the topsoil is removed from an area is known as soil erosion. An area in which a soil has been eroded usually looks dry and lifeless. Okay, when the topmost layer is moved out, it will have a kind of erosion. This is called as soil erosion. So, after having an idea about soil erosion, we are going to see about what is barren. An area which soil has been eroded usually looks like dry and lifeless. After the soil has been eroded, the soil surface will look like very lifeless and dry. Such an area is commonly described as barren without any moisture. The soil which is having any moisture content is known as barren. Soil erosion also takes away buried seeds in small plants or crops. Okay, it will take away the topmost soil and there will be some seeds and small plants and everything will be washed out. By the action of wind, water and other elements of nature, soil erosion occurs naturally even thousands of years. Okay, even though we are protecting the soil erosion is continuously happening and it is continuously happening for thousands of years. This can especially observed in deserts, hills and mountains. Okay, this soil erosion can be found in deserts, mountains and hills. Okay, see here. Deserts are example for barren land that can support very little life because there is no moisture in the soil, there is no rainfall in the desert. We can see a kind of barren in desert areas. Deserts usually experience extremes of cold and hot weather and very little rain. Okay, the climatic condition in desert is that it will have a very extreme hot weather and a very extreme cold weather and it will have a very little rain. Observe the landscape of Sahara Desert. Do you observe the uneven surface of the land? See here, it is the uneven surface of the land and this is a Sahara Desert in Morocco. This is primarily caused by strong winds that act upon loose, dry and fine soil particles on the sand. The wind pushes and carries the particle along with it. Okay, because of heavy wind and sandstorm in the desert areas, the topmost soil will be washed away. Sometimes these particles settle down on smooth surface of sand or pile up form hill-like structure called sand dunes. Okay, so because of this sandstorm and the topsoil will be moved away and it will form some hill-like structure and they are called as sand dunes. Okay, places where we can see easily observed the occurrence of soil erosion by water. Okay, this here the soil erosion is by wind. Okay, in the hilly areas the soil erosion is by water. The natural slope of these landscape allow for free flow of water on its surface. Okay, because of rainfall, rivers. Okay, the mountains will also be having rocks and soils because of floods and all, heavy rainfall floods. The soil will be eroded. The topmost soil it will be very loose in nature. No, so because of the loosening of the soil, all will get eroded by heavy rainfall or flood. The water erodes the surface of the slope and carries bits of soil and rock along with it. The water gushing along the slopes also gradually causes larger and deeper valleys to form. Okay, because of the soil erosion, deeper valleys and larger and deeper valleys are formed because of this soil erosion. One of the notable examples for erosion of water is the Grand Canyon in the United States of America. See here, it has been a hollow valley because of soil erosion. The canyon formed as a result of erosion by the Colorado River of thousands of years ago. This soil erosion is because of the Colorado River. Finding out the meaning of canyon. Canyon. Find out the meaning of canyon. You have to find out the meaning of canyon. What is a canyon? It is a large valley. Erosion by seawater changes the shape of the land along the coast. The waves crash against the shores, breaking rocks into pebbles and the pebbles into sands. Okay, bigger rocks are because of the soil erosion. Bigger rocks are become pebbles, and the pebbles have become sand. Water also carries the sand away from the beaches, thus allowing a coastline to move inwards. Okay, so because of the erosion, the coastal lines are becoming shorter. The sea water is coming inside the town. Thus, weathering and soil erosion are responsible for the shape of the land around us. Okay, because of the soil erosion, the soil erosion determines the shape of the landscape. Apart from being affected by weather elements, soil also gets eroded by human activities. Not only by natural calamities, the soil erosion has happened because of us also, human also. One of the major purposes of which human being use soil is for the construction of building. Because of construction of building, we are taking the sand and using, and buildings are constructed on soil. Soil is also used as a lay, the bricks and the other part of the building. When soil is dug up for such purposes, topsoil is removed because we are digging the lakes, rivers for soil purposes. The topsoil is removed and leaving behind the infertile subsoil. Okay, the topmost soil is the fertile soil. Okay, but when the topmost soil are removed, we get only infertile soil inside. Therefore, soil erosion occurs naturally as well as a result of human activities. However, there are ways of preventing and slowing its occurrence. Let us explore them. Now we are going to see about how the soil erosion is prevented. So some activities are given here, children, and after coming to school we will do this. So first, presence of plants, how we are going to prevent the soil erosion. Presence of plants in the soil prevents it from being eroded. Plants are the natural saviors, okay. If we plant more trees, it will save us from soil erosion. Plants are the natural saviors of soil. However, when humans use the soil in an area for construction, agriculture and other purposes, the trees in that area are cut down. This exposes the soil to different elements of weather and causes that area to be eroded faster. If for constructing a building, if trees are cut and the soil, topmost soil are removed, in that area more amount of soil erosion is caused. Hence, soil erosion can be prevented, reduced in the following ways. Number of trees that are cut down should be minimized. We should not cut down the trees. Trees should be planted to replace the ones that they are cut down. Okay, if they are cut down, if one tree is cut down, we have to grow 10 trees in spite of that. Trees and plants should be planted in open lands. Grass and shrubs should be planted near parks, buildings on the other side of the roads. Okay, short shrubs, herbs should be planted. Whatever it is, we have to plant more trees to save our environment. So, next one we are going to see is a very important topic. What is that? Is soil pollution. How the soil is being polluted. Apart from erosion, soil fertility is also affected by soil. The soil is being disturbed because of two main things. One is soil erosion and another one is soil pollution. The harmful changes in the soil due to dumping of pollutants on land is called as soil pollutant. How the soil is being polluted? By garbage such as plastic and glass bottles. We all know that plastic is the main poison which is making our earth to die. Okay, so we have to avoid plastics, okay, garbage, plastic, glass bottles, or these things are making our soil to die. Food waste. Used batteries, okay, factory waste, insect repellents, okay, it is a very harmful chemical which spoils the fertility of a soil. Metal waste from old cars and electronic goods, hospital waste such as used bandages and needles, okay, these are the things which destroy the fertility of the soil. Trash collected from the place is usually dumped in large open lands called landfills, okay. Have you seen big landfills and all the trashes are put in the landfills and we are closing it. This will make the soil to lose its natural fertility. The trash is then covered with soil and left to decompose. This means all the garbage mixes with the soil, thus polluting it. Because of these trashes, the soil is becoming polluted. Soil pollution has harmful effects on living things. Okay, because of this polluted soil, we are being affected by this soil pollution. What are the things which affect our soil by soil pollution? Plants that are grown in the polluted soil absorb that harmful substances and then it passes into animals and that eat them. Okay, if we plant a tree in a polluted soil, that plant will absorb the poison among the soil, and while these plants are eaten by some animals, see, if we can see a goat is eating that plant, and that poisonous plant goes into the stomach of the goat, and if we eat the meat of the goat, and that poison transferred to us. So we all are affected, plants, animals and human beings are continuously affected by this polluted soil. Animals that live in the soil get poisoned by the harmful substances and die. The groundwater in the soil, which is a source of water for all living things, get polluted. Soil is vital to the survival of all living things. However, as we pollute or let it erode, it loses by its ability to support living things. So everything is being polluted by the soil. Thus, it is important that we protect our soil. So, it is very important for us to protect our soil. The practice of maintaining soil fertility and protecting it from erosion is called as soil conservation. So, we have to protect the soil and we have to conserve the soil, and that is called as soil conservation. We can conserve the fertility of the soil by not polluting, but if we have to conserve it by planting more trees. So, in this lesson we have seen about bedrock, the bottommost layer of the soil that consists of a bed of soil, solid rock. Decomposition, what is decomposition, what is humus, what is soil conservation, what is soil erosion, solid pollution, subsoil, topsoil, weathering. Okay, in the glossary everything has been given. Okay, so far in this lesson we have seen about what is the soil, what is soil erosion, what is soil pollution, what are the layers of the soil, everything. Hope you have enjoyed this lesson and keep on reading the lesson and try to complete the assessment which I have given in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.